Hello everyone, Zensis here, and we are going to be playing BattleTech. Let me turn down my audio real quick. This is kind of new. We haven't done anything really BattleTech related. We did a little bit of MechWar Online, but and this is also not a stream recording like my Hellblade stuff. This is a purely pre-recorded video. It's the first one that I've done in quite a while. And so in this series, we're going to be playing the BattleTech campaign. I'm going to be doing something that one of the streamers I watched, Baradol, did, where he went one mech of each weight class or downsizing and doing the campaign like that. So I thought that was cool. I think I'm going to do it too. And we're just going to kind of see what happens. I'm holding myself to I can't go back on saves unless it's absolutely ridiculous. But I mean, if a pilot dies or a mech gets destroyed, gotta live with it. And yeah, we're gonna hop right in. I skipped the prologue and I did the first mission earlier this morning or earlier this evening. And yeah, we're just gonna hop right in. I'll kind of show you guys what I did, where I'm at. I haven't done very much. I leveled up my pilots and I did some refits. So Glitch is out of action. She took a head hit. I think it was the Shadowhawk. It was really not great. And the spider got beat up a little bit, so I'm doing some refits on the spider. I think I pulled some of the jump jets to make room for more armor. It doesn't really need to jump super far. It's already fast as is. And then my guy, I gave him one gunnery, one tactics. He was exiled, and then he lived a life of piracy. So this is kind of where he's at. I'm thinking I'm going to go up to breaching shot. I think at bulwark. But I don't know yet. I definitely think I'm going to do bulwark. Depending on where my mech's set, I might go for the heat threshold instead, because my other game, this ability is invaluable. I cannot stress that enough in this game. I think that it's one of the best abilities in the game, just because if you're running a laser boat, like a couple of my mechs in my primary game, it's really, really useful. I've got Medusa trained up to kind of fill Glitch's shoes while she's out, because she's out for almost a month, and I just don't have the money to wait around a month. That's just a waste of time. So we're going to be running the Vindicator, the Blackjack, the Shadowhawk, and the Locust pretty much unedited. I don't want to change anything until I have some better equipment. And so without further ado, let's jump right in. Also, I know that some other streamers playing these kind of games use Facecam. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I don't have mine on. I don't use it when I stream. I don't use it when I'm recording. But maybe that might make it a little more comfortable. Maybe having a face to the voice would be just a little more comfortable. Comfortable for you guys. I don't know. Just let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll take it into consideration. As I said, shameless self-plug, I do stream. The link is in the description. I do probably stream more than YouTube. I only just started posting YouTube videos like this week, so definitely go check that out. Follow me if you're interested in seeing any of my stuff. I typically stream twice a week. And okay, now that advertisement is out of the way, I apologize. We're gonna hop right in. So, Shakedown, you're on the Leopard's Bridge with Samire, I think it's Samire, Yang, and Darius for the daily staff briefing. Darius says, we received 3 messages from the bank's loan sharks. Samire cuts in. From the people who are financing us, Darius continues. They're considering rewriting the terms of our loans so it'll be easier to seize the ship if we miss a payment. As usual, they're only doing this because they believe we can't fight it in court. So we have the options of sweet talk the banks, ignore the messages, or educate the banks about their mistake. So we're going to sweet talk the banks. I'll talk to them, you say, and the meeting moves on. Afterward, you record a response. In it, you explain with much gravitas that you have selected each of the banks for their prestige and reliability. You remind them of your impeccable payment history. You conclude by expressing your desire for a long and fruitful financial relationship with them, hinting that you might seek additional loans when your current ones are paid in full. A few days later, the banks contact you to say their previous messages were sent in error and should be ignored. Your company has gained the following tags: loan status fair. They're deterred from sending bounty hunters after me. I've never had that happen, but that's typically because I got through the first couple of missions pretty fast. So those of you that don't really know much about the game BattleTech, I skipped through the prologue, so you don't really have a good idea of all of the story. Basically, you are a whatever it is you want to be. I chose to be exiled from my family and then live the life of a pirate, and then you fall in with the bodyguards of this royal family in the Oregon Reach. And on the day that the new Empress lady, Kamiya Arano, is supposed to be elected as leader, she is overthrown and presumed, well, for all intents and purposes, she's dead. And the bodyguard that trained you is killed. And so you go out and you start working with these mercenaries. You serve with them 3 years, and now we're here. We just took a mission where it didn't go well, and we're facing the reality of having to take uncertified contracts because we need more money to pay for the loans that we've taken out for these ships. So I'll stop talking with the lore. We're going to travel for another day, and we're going to take a contract, and we're going to play. We're going to have some fun. If I talk too much, that's another thing you can critique me on the videos. I'm very new to this kind of thing. I put out a lot of like just really simple YouTube videos when I was younger, and I haven't really done a lot of this. So any recommendations or advice that anyone might have to give, I would gladly welcome, because I definitely don't want to bore or frustrate anyone with my content. I want this to be an interesting experience for everyone involved. So we've arrived at Bellerophon. We're going to take a look and see what's available. We're probably still going to go with this contract, but so there are some more cool. So those are some options. And we're looking in the store. We're going to see what's available. There's mech parts, weapon parts, etc., etc. Nothing super interesting, and it's all really expensive. So we're just going to go right in. We're going to go to the contract page. Start. So we're going to take the light mech. We're going to put Decker in the light mech. We've got my blackjack. So I have to have one light mech at the least. I have to have one light mech as I play. So we'll see how that goes. And then I can have up to one assault, one heavy, and one medium, but I can have 3 mediums because I'm supposed to have mechs heavier than them, so that's fine. But when I get a heavy mech or 2 heavy mechs, then I will probably take those instead of the medium and the light. But I have to have a minimum of 1 of each. I can't go 4 mediums, I can't go 3 heavies, because that unbalances it. And I will admit, the game is relatively easy if you just cram the highest up kind of mechs, because you just walk on everything. I think that this will be kind of interesting, limiting myself. I also want to kind of not take so many called shots, because I feel like that's kind of unreasonable, especially as you get to higher tactics. Just because headshots are so easy, I get them all the time. So I didn't even pay attention to what kind of mission this is. This is an assassination mission. Cool. So our goal in this mission is to kill the one guy, and I think that was a Shadowhawk I saw. I got really frustrated in my first mission because I actually had a Shadowhawk out for salvage, and I didn't get to take it because it was the second mission. You don't get salvage on your second mission. So that was kind of unfortunate. So we're just going to kind of head in. I'm going to kind of have Decker sprinting around, scouting, looking for enemy contact, because there are going to, so there is reinforcements, and then there's the target. But the target's actually all the way back out there, so these are supporters. So this is probably a light. This is only a half a skull mission, so we're not going to be looking at heavy enemy forces. I think the first time you encounter a heavy mech is in a later story mission. So we don't really have to worry about that for a little while yet. Incoming medium laser fire. It missed because I've got a lot of evasive. So we're going to have Decker. So that's a spider. It's really evasive. So we're going to have Decker kind of back up a little bit. And torso twist to face a better direction. Rear armor is very weak if you've never watched this game. Rear armor is significantly weaker than the front armor, so you always want to make sure that they can hit the side or the front, and you always want to be twisted to divert damage to the least damaged side. So we're in a sensor lock, which should take some of his evasion down. And then we're going to follow up with, I think, the blackjack. We'll take a look and see what our hit chances are. Maybe the Vindicator. The Vindicator does have that PPC. But my guys... Oh, I'm going to have to move. What are we looking at if I torso twist? We're looking at 40s and 50s. That's not very good. And the issue that I have with that was that those big guns are ammo related. And I don't want to waste the... Well, they've got a better hit chance. What if we move up a little bit? Our options actually go down. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have Medusa trot up. Oh god, his chances are worse. Are they better here? Okay, so we're going to have him twist inwards, just like that. We're going to have him shoot.
Firing on target.
Okay, so the PPC did hit, and it didn't just hit, it took his leg out, which removes the rest of his evasion, and it allows me to make called shots on him. So we're gonna torso twist. Do I have to torso twist? Yeah, I do. I thought I did. We're torso twist to bring us into firing area, and we're just gonna do CT because. So to destroy a mech, you either need to take out both legs, the head, or just incapacitate the pilot by knocking it down and destroying side torsos or doing ammo explosions. Or hitting the head. And at the start of the game, 3 injuries is enough to take out a pilot, but I don't want to salvage this mech because I already have one, and it's not really a mech that I really like all that much. I'm probably not even going to keep the spider. I'm going to go for like a panther or a raven if I can get my hands on the raven, because I'm cheap, and the raven is really nice. Or javelin. We're gonna shoot CT. And it's destroyed. Nice. Get that CT hit. Cool. Neat. So then we're going to have Behemoth kind of trot up. That's another spider. Someone's got to shoot it. I didn't check to see if my odds were better or worse before I moved. But we're going to shoot. And we took an arm off. And we got a head hit. Not too concerned about it. We didn't really go for salvage. We went for maximum pay here. So I'm not really terribly worried about making a lot of money here.
Good to go.
There's a tank there. Can I twist in such a way that I can aim at both? Yes, I can. I'll jump right there. So this is Striker. So it's got... If I get 2 direct laser hits in pretty much any point, it's an insta-kill. We've got better chances. We're going to aim for the tank. We're going to aim front and hope for the best. Oh, it hit 2 spots. That's unfortunate. Tanks just need 1 component destroyed to knock him out. He missed both shots. That's really fortunate for us. Cool. So now, we're going to have Medusa come up, and we're going to have him follow up, because he's pretty much all energy hard points. We're not even going to fire the LRMs, and we're going to fire both weapons, and he missed both. But the important thing is, even if you miss a shot,
Negative damage.
you'll take a evasive chevron down, which means that they'll be easier to hit by whoever shoots next. Which is kind of convenient.
Ready for order.
We're actually, I think that we're gonna... See, I don't want to twist. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come all the way around and we're gonna melee. Took a leg out, nice. So that's actually 2 injuries. So I could theoretically salvage this mech if I wanted to. Or like turn it into salvage. I probably wouldn't take it except maybe to sell depending on what else is on the battlefield. But I'm probably going to want a gun for the Shadowhawk parts. So what do we want to do here? He's got multi-target. So if I can find a spot where I can see both... No, not likely. We're gonna do... Has the Striker acted yet? You know what? I'm more scared of a Striker than I am of a Spider, because the Spider's just 2 medium lasers. Striker's got an SRM-6 and LRM-10. That is a lot. So we're not even gonna fire VACs. We're just gonna fire medium lasers that have a higher to hit chance. Cool. So there's that. I don't want to waste the ammo where I don't need to waste it. What I want to do is get AC5 ammo and AC5s, and then just swap all of the weapons out so the blackjack's running 2 AC5s, because I feel like that's just a more doable loadout for the blackjack for right now. Or maybe I'll get my hands on like a better mech. I'm gonna step on this tank and destroy it.
Engaging. Vehicle destroyed.
I'm also going to be only doing one video or one mission per video, depending on how long they run. So, maybe, I don't know, I guess comment on that as well. I know that Barraduel does, or not even just Barraduel, like a lot of different streamers will do 2 or even 3 missions a video, but I figure if I do 1 mission a video, my videos are shorter and more watchable. So thoughts on that? If you guys want me to do an hour-long video where I cram a bunch of missions and I get really far in, or if you just want a shorter video with 1 or 2 missions depending on how long it runs, let me know, again, in the comments. I'm always open to positive change. This is very new for me. So,
Commander.
I wasn't paying attention. I was talking too much. Doesn't look like he really did anything. So we're going to have the blackjack melee, I think.
Engaging physical attack.
And that did nothing. Wow, got kind of a cough. I apologize. Okay, so that wasn't really all that adventurous.
Engaging.
Both legs destroyed.
Target.
Kind of wish I'd gotten the side torso just so that I could have gotten full salvage for it, but it happens.
What's up, boss?
So now we're going to have Decker jump up, I think. We're going to have him sit right here so he's not in direct firing range. We're having sensor lock.
I've got
Yep, it's a
sensor
Shadowhawk, like I thought. Damaged too, it's in shoddy condition, so it's not very well armored. But he's got guarded. And I get plus difficulty to shoot at him because he's in a mineral field. That's kind of regrettable. So,
Commander.
how do we want to go about this? I think that we're going to have Behemoth. Can I get her into firing range? No. What we'll do is we'll have her twist. We'll do the LRMs. It's not a great hit chance, but it'll at least wear down on his evasive and gets a little bit of damage in. I don't think she hit a single shot. That's kind of sad. Little blackjack jump in. Actually, we're just going to have him move in so he can dissipate some heat. Because I want him to be able to go all in.
Yep.
And then this has an LRM 5 too. So we're going to have you move in.
Location confirmed.
So is at 180.
Roger that.
Our primary target is taking
So we had 10 damage. I mean, it's something.
Ready for orders.
We're actually in a reserve here because I want him to move first so that then I can sensor lock him.
Commander. Lifting off.
I don't necessarily want to get too close to him, but I want the evasive and the cover.
Sensors locked on.
So that's how we're going to do that. So now we're going to have a blackjack come in. He's going to stare him right in the eye. We're going to precision strike. We're going to go for the head. Why not?
All weapons.
Worst case scenario, it just hits the center torso like it did. Cool.
Good to go.
Can Medusa get into line of sight? No. Okay, so we're going to have him jump. We're going to do more LRMs. Get some side damage in.
Receiving.
What we're going to do is then we're going to have Behemoth come up. How much armor is on the 54? We'll do precision strike, and we're gonna do it everything except that.
Locking on target.
Oh my god! I didn't even aim for the head. I aimed for the leg.
Mech destroyed.
Okay. Well done. You managed to wipe the Op 4 out. We can do an extract right away, and mission successful. I should have done max salvage. I don't even get to choose what salvage we get, because I chose 0 out of 2. So we get a jump jet and LRM-10 when there's all that Shadowhawk parts on the battlefield. Why did he give us all the spider parts? We destroyed the leg. Well, it doesn't matter because we don't get it. Had I known that that was what we were going into, I would have probably chosen max salvage. Typically, I just go for max salvage all the time, but I feel like in the early missions, you don't want to be doing that because you have a high chance of messing yourself up and missing out on really good loot. So, that was the mission for this video. I'm going to go ahead and close out so I can record the next one. If you liked it, please like. If you want to see more wow, sorry, I'm just stammering all over the place. I got to get used to this. If you liked the content, feel free to subscribe. I post updates about upcoming videos and or Twitch streams on Twitter, so do feel free to check that out. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.